guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Fashion is a dream here, aka Matilda, and today you guys picked my makeup. So how? I know you're wondering what the heck. Today morning I went to my Instagram and I asked you guys exactly what makeup I should use. As you know, Instagram has a poll option for 2 products or 2 things, 2 items, whatever, and I chose 2 products. I chose 2 products and I put them side by side and I asked you guys which ones I should use in my video, and that's what we're gonna use in today's video. So without any further ado, if you want to see me do my makeup that you picked, then please keep watching this video. So I have my phone with me here and I'm just going to check the results. I'm low-key mad. How do you choose LA Girl over Black Radiance? I guess LA Girl it is for primer today, but if you watch my channel, you know that Black Radiance is bae. So I'm feeling a bit betrayed that you choose LA Girl over my bae. So I'm kind of like, what the heck? This is off to a frustrating start. Anyway, LA Girl is just as good. I do use it, I love it, but I just love Black Radiance more. Does that make sense? I guess LA Girl for primer it is, but it was a very close vote. 59% for LA Girl and 41%. Wait a minute, that's not even close. Girl, that ain't close. I'm disappointed. Whatever. So here's my LA Girl Pro Prep Primer. I'm going to use this to prime my face. I do like this primer because it does blow out your pores like massively. If you have major like massive pores, I highly recommend this primer. It does blow out your skin. And what is that? What is that? Jeez Louise. Okay. But yeah, it gives a very smoothing effect to your skin, which I guess a lot of you like. I love it as well. But Black Radiance mattifies the skin, which is something I appreciate as an oily skin, well, combination skin girl. I really appreciate a matte primer, but it's okay, you know, it is what it is. So now we're primed, we're prepped, we're ready. Now I want to see what foundation y'all chose. Actually, do I do my brows first? This headband isn't even helping at this point. It's just like, it's just for decoration if you ask me. So now let's see what you guys chose for foundation. So it was between the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and the L'Oreal True Match. To be honest, I'm not really mad at this because I do really love both of these foundations. So Matte and Poreless won. Wow, it did win, huh? You don't like True Match at all? Okay. So I'm just gonna take a buffing brush. I think that's what they call this. I'm not a beauty girl. So I'm gonna take a buffing brush and I'm gonna, I don't know, is this a buffing brush? I don't know. It's not a flat brush, I can tell you that. So yeah, I'm gonna use that for my foundation because it does make my skin feel very nice. So I'm gonna pour this on the back of my hand, just a small amount. I really wish this foundation came with a pump though, because that would be helpful. And is this empty? Girl, you playing? Sis, she's out. Oh no, she's not out. She's just slow. Oh. That's a lot of foundation. I feel like I always say that. It's like I never learn when I'm pouring out my foundations. That's why I need a pump, y'all. I'm just not equipped to deal with all this foundation. And now we're gonna go full coverage despite wanting maybe something natural today. I don't know what you guys decided. I made it very opposites, I'd say, like natural and ooh, that's a lot of foundation. That's too much. I'm gonna have to put some back. I mean, that's the advantage of, I guess, not having a pump. If you pump, I mean, if you pour out too much, you can just put in whatever excess you have without any hassle. So it has its pros, it has its cons. I'm not gonna be a complainer. So I'm just going to spread my foundation with my beautiful brush. I just finished applying my foundation and now I'm going to move on to my brows, I think, because I want to do them before moving on to the rest of my face. So for the brows, it was between the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade or the Ardell. I feel betrayed again. You know why? Because I low-key love Adele. I just feel like it's an underrated brow pomade because Anastasia, everyone uses it, but the Adele is low-key popping. It spreads out so nicely, the brush is nice, the spoolie is nice. Why wouldn't you choose Adele though? But I feel like I'm just here. I love both products, I'm not gonna lie. So Anastasia Beverly Hills it is for today's brows. So let me find her because I haven't used her in a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie, I've been using the Adele like 24/7, so why would you choose the Anastasia? But I love Anastasia, honestly. I don't know why I'm low-key mad because I do love both products. To conceal my brows, well, not conceal them per se, just to define them, I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Fawn, if she still exists or whatever. Yo, you ever gone to use something and then find out you don't have it and it's just stressful? Okay, so next we're going to do concealer, and for concealers there were two options. NARS. Wow, I can't use my hands today. There was either NARS or NYX. I personally love NARS, so I'm very excited that 69% of you decided to go with NARS. So NARS it is today. You guys may know me after all. The reason I absolutely adore this concealer is because it's super thick, hence you get really good coverage with it. And for those days you just need an extra bit of coverage, this is your concealer. It's a bit pricey, but it's worth it, trust me. Ooh, a bit of the mustache has to be covered up, a bit of the chin, and I think that's it. So I'm now going to blend that with my Studio 35 Beauty sponge. I couldn't find it online, but if you're in the US you can find this at Walgreens. It's worth it, trust me. I think it was about $4 or something. Now that I've blended out my concealer, it's time to obviously set it with the powder. And my two options were the RCMA and the Sacha buttercup. Personally, Sacha is bae. So let's see. Oh, that is not bad at all. So Sacha has 80%, RCMA 20%, and that's a decision I can live with. So Sacha it is. Taking bae in a bottle, you know what I mean. She's looking good, she's looking cute. Honestly, do you know someone sent me this powder ages ago and I'm still yet to go through the whole tub? Someone just sent it to me as a present. I don't know who, I don't know why, but I say thank you. So yeah, I thought that was a random fact that you might want to know. I don't know. So I'm setting my smile lines because that got in my eye. These smile lines are not welcome, like low-key, you know, they just show up whenever. They're like, we're here, and that is just not allowed. So I'm really setting that. And for my under eye, since I don't want any flashback, I'm going to top off the excess and set with the remainder on my powder, so on my sponge, sorry. So I'm just gonna push that in. So places that tend to fall apart very quickly, beside my nose, my smile lines, my mustache, no one needs to know about that. But yeah, I set those areas heavily with powder, that way there's a bit of extra grip. So before they leave the premises, they have done their job. It does make them better. It doesn't completely get rid of the lines and everything, but the powder just helps them sit a bit longer. Now I'm just gonna dust away the excess. Now we're gonna move on to powder, and for powder, to set my whole face that is. Oh, should I contour first? Look at my hand, I'm looking ashy as hell. Girl, that ain't allowed in this building. Oh, better. So anyway, I'm guessing, should I do powder or should I contour first? I think I should contour first. For contour, the options were black opal and powder, and LA Girl and powder, and LA Girl and powder seem to have won everyone's hearts. I think it's because LA Girl is a very affordable brand, so I can't be mad at that. So I'm just gonna do a very subtle kind of contour. Obviously, this is a subtle contour. It's definitely not as dark as the black opal stick in Black Walnut, so it's gonna be subtle. Taking a brush, I'm just gonna blend all that in. Ooh, I thought it would be very subtle, but it's actually showing up a lot. It really is showing up in person. Maybe on camera it doesn't look as harsh, but in person, it's not that subtle. It's very pigmented, which is a good thing. Obviously, for all cream products, you have to set them with a powder, and I'm going to be using my Sleek Contour and Highlight Kit, and this is in dark. And I'm just gonna set the areas I just contoured, just lightly, just to ensure that things don't move around. Okay, they stay put, girl. Ooh, that is very pigmented. I'm low-key shocked that the LA Girl has that much pigment. The last I remember, it wasn't as much. So, girl, the pigment has really been stepped up, because this looks so dark. And just to define my cheek contour a bit more, I feel like she's getting a bit lost and going everywhere. We're just going to define that with some Sacha buttercup powder, just a bit. Nice. Now to brush away the powder. Okay, I know this side is looking a bit crazy, but we're gonna fix it with some powder, which I want to see what you guys chose for powder today. My two options for powder were the Fit Me powder and the Outdoor Girl powder. I'm so glad you guys chose Maybelline, because I love this powder so much. Even the contour is a bit harsh. I think I underestimated the pigment of the LA Girl and hence went very heavy-handed with it. Whew, I hope this is fixable later. But yeah, for now we're gonna move on to the eyes. Let's see what palette you guys chose. For my eyeshadow today, it was between the xoxo palette and the Carli Bybel palette. 66% of you guys wanted to see the Carli Bybel palette, so I guess that's also a landslide of a vote. So let's see what we can do with this palette today. I'm feeling like the tones in this palette are very, it's either you go golden, which is more daytime in my opinion, or very dark, and I'm not in the mood for a dark kind of look today. So I think I'm just gonna do, let's go with this. We're gonna use a mauve in our crease and some gold on our lid, which I feel is like the classic look for this palette. It's what I always do, so let's do that. So I'm going to blend out the edges of this shadow with this. It's a very light powdery color. I'd say it's almost white. I hope it doesn't show up white on my skin tone. Oh, that's a perfect blending color. So I'm just gonna take that and blend the harsh edges of this eyeshadow. Oh, it is a bit white. If you go heavy-handed, it does look a bit white. So I just need to be a bit careful with that. Now I'm gonna spray my brush with some setting spray, just so that I can pick up a lot of pigment, and I'm going to go into this golden shade on my lid. It's what I normally use to highlight, and it's what I'm going to use to highlight today, so I guess that will be a nice seamless, uniform merging of the eyeshadow and the highlights. So hopefully this doesn't look crazy. Oh yeah, that looks really beautiful. Nothing too out there, nothing too crazy. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do for eyeshadow today. Let's see what eyeliner you guys chose. So for eyeliner, it was between the Maybelline and the Wet n Wild, and it's 50-50, guys. Oh, so it's 50-50 between the Maybelline and the Wet n Wild. I'm gonna give it a minute. Maybe they'll decide. So we're gonna move on to the next product as I wait for that tie to be broken. So for the next product, I think we can do blush. And for blush, it was between the Black Up and the Outdoor Girl. Overwhelming amount wanted to see Black Up, which is my favorite, and that's 71% of you, and 29% wanted the Outdoor Girl. So I guess we're going with Black Up today. Swirl, 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 and add some color. So have you decided on the eyeliner, mate? Yes. So for the eyeliner, it was very close between the Maybelline and the Wet n Wild. 51% of you chose Wet n Wild, 49% chose Maybelline. That's actually the first product that was at a tie. Like all the others, it's like an overwhelming amount of votes for one product and the other just doesn't get any attention. So I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild pencil, and that's what I love about it. It's a felt tip pen liner, so it's very easy to do your liner with this. So for lashes, I didn't really give you guys a choice, so I'm going to go into the senior eyelashes. I got these ones from Beauty Cosmetics. I'm going to link them down below, so if you want them, you can get them. I love them. They're very full, very dramatic. So if that's your kind of thing, then you love these ones. So as my lash glue dries, I'm going to move on to mascara, and for mascara, I gave you guys two options. I gave you guys two options, the CoverGirl mascara, which I love, and the Maybelline, which I've been enjoying. And most of you went to the Maybelline Lash Sensation. Is that how you say it? Maybelline or Maybelline? I juggle between the two. So I have been loving this mascara lately. I just think it's amazing. So I'm very glad you guys chose this one. So now my lashes are on. We're almost finishing this tutorial actually. I think there's only a couple of things left. So let me see what else we be doing up in here. Now I'm going to apply highlighter and some setting spray. The reason I didn't really give polls for that is because one, my e.l.f. setting spray is over and I only have the NYX. And for highlighter, I just have this palette. I don't really have individual highlighters yet. So I just didn't, you wouldn't be choosing between anything. So there's no point to that. So I'm just going to highlight, set my face, and then we can move on to lipstick and we're going to be done with this makeup look. So for lips, I gave you guys two options, either between the, give me a second. Okay, the sleek purple lipstick or a nude combination. 62% of you wanted to see a nude and 38% wanted to see a purple. And I feel like a nude is gonna go popping with this look. So you guys, I ain't even mad. So let's get the lip and then we'll be done with this tutorial. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to start with lining my lips with the Gabrini number 18. It's just a beautiful brown liner. And we're gonna go, ugh, what is this? Then I'm going to go in with the Nudist Peach from Wet n Wild, just in the middle. And to finish off the lip, I'm going to, do I have lipstick on my teeth? Yes, yes I do. And now to just top up the lip, I'm going to go into the Milani Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss. This is in Bare Secret and I just absolutely adore this lip gloss. So I'm very glad you guys chose this lip combination. So that's it for this video today. Thank you so much guys to everyone who voted. Thank you so much for helping me choose my look today. I love it so much. And if you missed on all the fun, make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's @FashionWizardry. I'm going to be doing this again soon because I really did enjoy doing this and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as well. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, a big thumbs up. You can't see my thumbs, but yeah, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you can join the growing Fashion Wizardry family and become a wizard. And if you're subscribed, I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye. Woo!